Dearest Fair, I sit by the pool in my grandparents', well, grandmother's only now, retirement community, roasting in the Florida sun. I learned to swim in this pool, I suddenly remember. I can feel the distant memory of my young, thin limbs paddling uncertainly through the warm, shallow aquamarine. Now I don't swim. There are too many kids in the pool, other people's grandchildren learning to swim. I read my father's poetry, preparing for the residency with you and for all the many quantum forms our Schrödinger's cat of a piece may take. I realize I write so much like my father, though I've read relatively so little of his work, and all only after the true age of formation. I wonder if voice is genetic, the musicality of how we express, the aesthetic of our words. I look at the old photos of my grandmother's fridge. I look so very similar to my mother when she was my age. I feel sad that I felt a strange repulsion from them when I first landed yesterday. I felt so unlike them, as though the years, their age, their unfitness, our physical temporal separation made me feel disconcertingly unsure how to take up a rapport with them. It all dissolved as I saw them again as full humans, remember the complexity of their lives and minds. I think of you, my friend. You're afraid that you're afraid that you're failing in life, or that you're going crazy. I don't want you to feel this way. It makes me want to take action, to help, though I know you don't like when other people try to fix things for you. I see you in all of your glowing brilliance, and I wonder what is exactly that will make you feel worthy. A grant, another dance project, a job, recognition as an artist. I see you struggle with the feeling of your untapped potential. Do not fear, it will all come streaming out like a waterfall and change the world. You are already so impactful for so many people, not least me. I'm learning from you about love and trust and friendship and about vulnerability in all of these. Perhaps it is this system that is wrong for you, but you told me once that failure in one system is an opportunity to create a new reality. Don't worry, you are too smart to go crazy. For real, I learned that the main differentiating factor between highly creative people who did and did not develop schizophrenia was IQ. That was the thing that quieted my 22-year-long phobia that I would lose my grip of reality. It's noon, and my grandmother is waiting for lunch. All my love, Anna.
Dear Anna, I just arrived at PAF. I made our room ready for you, as if we arrived together. Maybe we did. For every shirt I folded, I made space for yours and brought extra cottons for putting warm water in your face before sleeping. Sometimes I read so disparately, catching sentences from one book to the other, without understanding how I make the shift or when. Sometimes I still have the rhythm of poetry in my reading, but now theory runs through my eyes. Then everything sounds like poems. Thinking about our piece, with excuse of a game we have, I think it is really beautiful how we arrived at this point in time. Fair asked us to write a script, and we wrote the letters instead. I suggested we made a choreography. You brought poems instead. Collaboration is a word that doesn't quite fit us. We feel, perhaps, co-feel, it is to be something with life of its own, as if it was a forest growing around us, surrounding us, in mould, with moist and earth becoming part of it. How long until the frontier of mine opens? How long until your memory is mine? With Fer, sometimes it happens now. I get angry for things that do not happen to me. I hold his feelings as my own. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they couldn't be so different. There was something in your writing that has made mine shift, as if an echo made my words full of resonance with yours. Not topics or ideas, but style, cadence, rhythm. One or two words from here are yours for sure. When does corresponding ceases to be real? Was it ever? Fictional forests that grow in the parallel spaces of our letters. You are writing as I am, now we are probably writing the same letter. Wouldn't that be so? I have no words. I feel empty of letters and full of meanings. I wrote your dad's poems by hand. I wanted to know how it must have felt to write them, to have those words in that order running through my fingers. I like the pain of writing too much. I found glimpses of his rhythm, traces of feelings, overwhelming concern and hope. Simultaneously for you, I imagined my dad speaking them, feeling them for me. I love you. Fair. The page made me end.